Well, hello everyone. This is Lynn over at Samson Properties, along with my little cardinal friend, because if you know, you know. So in this session, we're going to walk you through step by step to download the Grab and Go two-page newsletter, and then even how to attach a copy onto your website. So I did a recent survey. Thank you for those that responded and asked how many were using the two-page or the four-page newsletter. To be honest with you, I was a little surprised at how few were using it. Now, that being said, I also asked why. And many responded back. They'd either forgotten about it, they didn't know about it, they were new to Samson and didn't know, or didn't know how to go in and retrieve it and to pull it all together. So we are going to solve that problem for you and walk you through step by step. I'm going to try to slow my pacing down so that you can, if you want, follow along, pause it as you need to, go do the step, and then come back to the recording to move on to the next step. So that is what our intention is over the next few minutes. So come on, let's go. So the first thing you're going to need to do, if you haven't already, is you need to create a free Canva account. That's canva.com. Create a free Canva account. Now, yes, there is a paid version that will give you a lot more bells and whistles. But I have asked our phenomenal marketing team at Samson to keep all of the images, especially in the two-page Grab and Go newsletter, to be pulled from the free version. I know it's going to limit you on some of your creativity, but I don't want our agents to have the full pay version to execute this. So thank you to our fantastic marketing team that's behind the scenes, and also a shout out to Cardinal, because guess what? Who pays for all of this for you? Not Samson, it's Cardinal. So we want to thank Cardinal, as always, for empowering our agents to do better and better and better. So let's walk in. You're going to start at cardinalnest.net. You all know that this is the backbone, the hub, the main, where everything Samson is hidden in there somewhere. So we're going to walk through this carefully. You're going to either go to the library here on the left side of your screen, or you can go to resources. The two kind of talk to each other and come in and blend. So I just happened to click on resources. What I'm going to ask you to do is in the search box is just type in news or newsletter. Now, both the two and the four page will show up. Obviously, right here, here is your four page. But what you are looking for is scroll down just a smidge. Here's the September 2025 Grab and Go. This is the Grab and Go is the two page, one sheet of paper printed back to back. Okay. So let's go ahead and just pull the September one. So we're going to click on it, and it is going to bring you to this screen. It says, please click the link below to open the Grab and Go newsletter. Grab and Go newsletter right there. It doesn't get any simpler than that. It's going to bring it up for you. I have a Canva account, so it automatically said, oh, wake up. We need to pull this. And there you have it right there. Scroll down to where the little purple box is. It says View Template. And you're going to simply just click on that. I'm going to open it in Editor, and there it's going to show up. Now, I know the first thing you're going to say is, excuse me, that is awfully small. I can't read it. I get it. But let me show you a couple of tricks here. Down here at the bottom, there is scroll down a smidge more, there is a zoom where you can make it bigger as you need to. And there's also a little slide bar down there. The slide bar here on the side will allow you to scroll up and scroll down. So as you work on it, there it is. All right, obviously you do not want my picture in there. So you will click on the picture and you will take it out. You will go to your uploads, do an upload. Now, hopefully you already have your picture there. If not, upload it right there, upload files. just like any other platform, it takes you into your computer. You find your photo that is in wherever you've got it saved at, and you upload it. The beauty of this is once you've uploaded it, it will stay there. So I'm just going to go ahead and for fun, just take one of my other ones and I'm just going to drag it over and drop it right in. Easy as that. So once you've got it downloaded, it's just a drag and drop in. Now, you are able to rename this anything you want. If you notice, it is highlighted the box. I'm going to double click on it. And let's say you want to make it bigger or smaller. Let's say you want to change the font on it. There you go. I'm going to take it back to that one because I kind of like it. But you go, oh, okay, so this is, let's make some fun colors with it. This right here gives you your text colors. You can pick any color you want, and there's your color palettes off to the side. There you go. So in this case, I just changed it to red. But let's say you want this other one. Again, you're just going to click it and highlight it, and let's change it to blue. That is that easy to click it and change it. Okay. Now, obviously, you're going to replace your picture with mine, or replace yours with your picture with my picture. Don't leave my picture in there. In the box with the name, when you click on that, you can just simply backspace out and type your name in there directly. Obviously, put your phone number in there as well. Now, we have left this center box with the great tagline of when your home no longer meets your needs, I'm here for you. And that is the perfect tagline to generate, hopefully, conversation in the future. Because again, you're planting that seed because we know someday, we just don't know when, their home is no longer going to meet their needs. And that is when they need to remember you so that they can buy or sell. All right. So let's go ahead and scroll down a little bit more. Again, we've left an article in there about Samson. It's just kind of a quick snippet on there. We know that a lot of people like to know a little bit about the company that they're dealing with. There you have it. You will find some issues have one of our fabulous branding photos in it about, here we go. Let's take this one, drop it right in there. We're going to change it out, but you don't have to. I basically say you want to leave it there and we will rotate it out occasionally for you. Again, we have our key sponsors, whether it be Cardinal or whether it be some of our other preferred vendors that get to be spotlighted in here every once in a while as well. We've got them on a rotating basis. The articles, again, the intention of this one is to be a grab and go. In other words, you do not need to rewrite the articles. Grab it, update it, and go. This is a great article here, is called Ask the Agent, What Factors Go into a CMA? This is a great article and will actually be included in our library for blog posts, just so you know. All right, so you scroll down a little bit more with another checklist of fall maintenance, because obviously this is September, it's coming into fall. And then, of course, here on the back, you will change my picture out with yours. I'm just going to go back over to my side where I've got all my stuff. I'm just going to grab it and drop it in there. There you go. Again, you can change this to your heart's content. Make sure you take my name out and my information out. And just, again, it's just a click in there and type away. Okay. Now, here's a little fun bonus. I like to click on and grab and move the Samson. And you're probably wondering why. Let me show you. In here, because I've already saved it, I have a QR code that I had created that goes directly to my blog. So I'm going to grab it and pull it right up into here. Now you're looking at that going, that's a little big. Yes, it is. But here's how simple it is to scale it down. It's highlighted, the corners. You will just grab the corner and pull down, grab it in the middle and pull it up. squish it in, adjust it, squish it a little bit more. Okay, that looks good. You're happy with it. You're good to go. Now, make sure that on your copy down here in the bottom, you take out, because mine's set for the Chantilly office or Park Meadows, which is in Fredericksburg. You want to make sure that you go into this box as well and update it with the office that is your home base. Now, if you are licensed in multiple states, including the state of confusion, you can also add that in here as well. So let's say you've got, after your website, you want to hit enter, which is the return, and you can say licensed in, and you can specify the states. Okay, there you go. As easy as can be. I'm going to delete that back out because I don't need it on this one. There you go. All right. So now you say, okay, I got everything of my personal information updated. I've taken Lynn's mugshot out of there. I've added my QR code if you have one. And then you're going to look at it as you scroll back up and go, okay, nope, that's good. That's exactly how I want it. Next step up here is to share. You're going to click on the share button. Use this sidebar to scroll down a little bit, and it's going to go to downloads. You're going to click the download. And again, the sidebar to scroll, it's going to let you see the pages. So you can go, yes, I want page 1 and page 2, because it's going to be back to back. But here's the one I want to point out to you. A PNG is a photo. If you save it as a photo, I would encourage you when you download it and then you open it back up again, you want to save it in your pictures in a folder marked newsletter. That way, if you want to embed it into an email, you can. So I would save it as a PNG PNG, which is a photo. The drop-down box is also going to give you other options, including a PDF. We are going to go ahead and save this one as a PDF. And it's going to say, okay, PDF. Okay, that sounds right. You're going to download it. It's going to give you this little thing. And then it's going to populate up here at the top. When you open it up, there is your newsletter in a PDF format. Next step. Up here where it says share, watch this magic. From this point, I'm going to show you how to share it, but from this point, you can print it if you're ready to print them. And I always say, have 5 to 10 at the ready at all times, because frankly, I'd rather have you give out a newsletter than a business card 99% of the time. So you can send it to print right there. And it's connected to it will print to the whatever printer you have programmed and connected on your computer. That's pretty easy. Now, share. Here's the trick. You're going to click on share. It's going to take the PDF. This icon right here is going to say create a link to share. You're going to click on that link. So it's grabbing the PDF link and it's like storing it for a second. It's got it. Now, watch this magic. We're going to close this screen down. We're going to go over to your Cardinal Nest, quick links. You're going to go into your Bold Trails. This is your website, and you're going to log in. You're going to get your name in there, get your email in there, and log in. So now you are in, I'm going to say the back end of your website. Over here on the left, where it says more, you're looking for the Web IDX. You will click on that. It's going to bring you to the back end of your website. Here's where you're going to go to pages. Now, before you get to this point, make sure that you have already set up, and Will can help you or I can help a little bit, set up a page. Now I've already got mine set up. So I'm going to go into my pages. I'm going to find the one that says, where do I have it? Where do I have it? Hang on. Monthly newsletter. That's how I have mine labeled. You will have created it and created a tab for it to drop down from. So now you've got the page sitting on your website. You're going to go to edit. And here's where the other magic comes in. You can't remember the link to your PDF is in its little memory bank on your computer. The chain link, you're going to click on that. It's going to ask for what the URL is. You just put your cursor there, Control V, and it's dropped in the full link for that page. Now, once you click out of it, you come into this where it says text to display. Here is where, again, I like to have mine in all caps. I'm going to say August newsletter 2025, and I'm going to save it. And this is what it's going to look like on your screen. My personal preference, again, that's just me. I like to have it bold. I'm taking it to a little bit bigger font. Come on. There you go. Okay. And take it to a 14 font in a bold. There you go. Finally grabbed it. Sometimes you got to go back and catch it again because it didn't catch. So there I have it. I'm going to say, okay, that's good. Now here's one of the tricks. If you just hit enter to come down a line, as you can see where my cursor is flashing, it is a space and a half down. Here's the trick. I'm going back. I'm going to hit shift and enter. And as you can see, it brought it up nice and snug underneath the line. So I'm going to go in a couple of spaces so it's just indented and it looks cute. And I'm going to type in, let me put it back on caps, Cardinal, title, group, sponsors this issue with featured ERTICLE articles. And then I would go ahead and list one or two of the featured articles that will grab someone's attention. There you go. So this one, if I remember correctly, or this is September, I'll leave it as August because I want to show you that'll how it looks out that way. All right, so there you go. You got that in there. You go, okay, that's good. Make sure you come back up here to save. That is saving it on this page on your website. Now, let me going to show you another trick. You always want to double check it. So I'm going to go over to my website. I'm going to make sure that it has refreshed. I have a client resource tab that I put in. Again, this is where Will is offering those classes to show you how to do it. Your monthly newsletter. Click on there and bada boom. There you have it. When you click on it, this is what your consumer is able to populate up. Boom. There you have it. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and close this down because I want to show you one other little trick when it comes to the Grab and Go newsletter. Now, let's say you're in here and you're editing it and you're going to turn this back to blue. That's fine. That's fine. You go, but you know, I want to put a month in there. Real easy. Over here, you're in Canva now. The text, you're going to hit text, add a text box. One click on there, and this is where it put it. You can then grab it and move it anywhere you want. This one is September 2025. There we go. And it's like, okay, but I want it bigger. this little crosshair down here, that is where you can grab it and move it. You can go up here to your sizing and make it bigger. And you can go into your colors and change the color of it, whatever your heart desires. Somebody's got to highlight it. That one's weird. Sorry. Okay, so there you go. It is all right there, and that's where you make your adjustments. Now, that's what it looks like. So at that point, you would go through the download, save it as the PNG, so you have it as a photo, and then also as a JPEG, since you've got it right there at your fingertips in a PDF. That way you've got it to either add as an attachment to something, or you can add it as into the website as well. Now, ready for one more little tip and trick? All right, and I've got these covered in other episodes as well. This is an email address that I use just for training purposes, so please don't email me on it. This is a Gmail account that I've used nothing but for training. Now, remember, we've got, your computer has grabbed the link for the PDF of the newsletter. It's still kind of there in its memory bank. You're going to go to the wheel for settings, see all settings. You're going to scroll down into where your signature lines are at. I am going to, you can either create a new one or you can edit this one. I'm going to say, you can change the name or you can leave the name. But what I'm going to do right here under my name, just to show you for this one, is I'm going to insert the link again, link. It's going to say the text. I'm going to say click here for my newsletter. You're going to paste the URL, which is what's still in the memory bank. So Control V has dropped it in, and you're going to say apply. So it's going to say click here for my, if I could type, newsletter. Then don't do what I've done and forget to scroll to the bottom and tell it to save. Don't ask. Don't ask. I told you not to ask. Okay, so we're going to go to compose. And we're going to open this up, and I'm going to change, because I have several different email signatures. I can do all kinds of things. So I'm just going to send me a quick test. I'm going to send it. It's going to pop right into my email address. So that I'd be sending this email to somebody. Oh, click here for my newsletter. I'm going to make sure that the link works. Boom. There it is. So a quick and easy way to add a link once you have saved your newsletter in a PDF. And there you have it. All right, my friends, that should help you in getting the, I'm going to stop my share. There you go. All right, so that should help you download the newsletter, save it as a PNG or JPEG, which gives it a photo. Save it. Well, you've got it right there on the screen. Save it as a PDF. Put it on, well, you're right there with it. Save the link. Put it on your website. Save the link. You already got the link saved. Put it into the signature line of your email. There you go. Quick and easy. Problem solved and problem done. So anyway, I hope this helps. Again, we're trying to make everything as easy for you as possible. I realize that I am not available for you 24/7. I do sleep on occasion. So if you're up at the butt crack of dawn or at midnight wanting to work on this, we want to make sure that our how-to instructions are able to guide you through the process. So with that, go create a newsletter. Again, this one is designed to be the grab and go, not for you to necessarily rewrite it and do all kinds of other stuff to it. Grab it and run with it. Okay? Listen into other episodes of how to leverage that little baby and how to use it instead of a business card. All right, we'll see you in the next episode, my friends. We'll talk to you soon. Bye now.